trick-or-treaters, and welcome back to my channel, TrickrTreatTarot, where it is spooky season all year long. If you like Halloween or Samhain, then this is definitely the channel for you, where I do spooky themed tarot pick-a-card readings and other spiritual related videos just like this one. So if that's your jam, make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up. Please do consider subscribing to the channel, and while you are subscribing, make sure you hit that post bell notification button so you stay updated and you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week, just like this one. Alright, you guys, so we are back with a tarot deck review. I know it's been a while since we've done one of those, and I literally just got this deck in the mail yesterday, and I am so excited to be reviewing it for you. I just think that this is such a beautiful deck. Honestly, I feel like this is my new favorite deck in my whole collection. And I just think that more people need to know about this. More people need to see this deck. And I highly recommend. And you guys are going to see why in this video. You're going to see why I'm so obsessed with this deck. And it's not going to be a surprise at all, as you can already tell. It's like, it's our vibes here, you guys. It's the vibes, okay? The spooky vibes. So obviously the majority of decks in my collection are Halloween decks, and so this is just fitting for what we do here, and this is right on brand for us, you guys. So I got this deck on Etsy. The name for the artist, okay, because this is an artist, so you can find their shop. They are the Spooky King, okay. So that's what they call themselves, the Spooky King on Etsy. They have this deck, and they also have other artwork, stickers, all sorts of fun things that you can find. They are, you know, on Etsy, so they're their own sort of creator, manager, person, you know, so definitely small business energy. We love supporting small businesses, especially the spooky ones, you guys. So I ordered this tarot deck, and it actually came with this sticker. It says "Stay Spooky," and the sticker glows in the dark, and I just love this font, and I wish that I could use this font when editing my videos, because honestly it's just so beautiful. And let me show you guys like close. It's so cute. So at the Spooky King on Etsy, that's where you'll be able to find their store. This is not sponsored or anything. They have no idea who I am. They don't even know that I'm making this video. If they somehow stumble upon this video, hi Spooky King. I'm also a Spooky King / Queen, best of both things, okay? So that's our sticker, and then, oh, this is the deck, you guys. I'm so excited. So this is the deck, the Spooky Tarot. So let's get nice and close. Look at how amazing this art is. So we have that beautiful font again, and it's raised. So you can kind of feel that the font is raised. You can already see the detail in the artwork is just incredible. So it says created by Ryan Caskey. So I believe that this is the name of the artist. So even though right there Etsy shop is the Spooky King, I guess the artist's name is Ryan Caskey. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And then we have this beautiful picture of this witch, and she has these pumpkins in her eyes with these skeleton hands, and we just have all the spooky vibes. And here's some more of the box, the Spooky Tarot, with some dripping happening there. And then some more artwork on the other sides of the box. Some writing here. Embark on a journey of self-discovery with the Spooky Tarot, a fully illustrated 78-card tarot deck. Use it as a tool for reflection, empowerment, and transformation if you dare. And some more of the Spooky Tarot. And then we have this beautiful artwork on the back of the deck as well. So you can see it's very detailed. We have like spider webs, this pumpkin, a rib cage, these skeleton arms, these witchy ghoul looking people down here, kind of ghost-like. This tree situation with branches, all the spooky things. All the spooky things. You can see in the background there's like a full moon, and then we have this color, sort of vampire looking energy. Honestly, so amazing. So amazing. So I'm super excited to get into it. This is the box that it comes in. It's very sturdy, you guys. So this is like a nice solid box. These are my favorite boxes for tarot decks because it's like great, perfect for just storing your decks in. I hate those flimsy little like this. Like I hate this little like they fall apart. It's disgusting. I hate it. So this is a lot of fun. I love these like nice, sturdy, good boxes to store your tarot in. And they're like super pretty, like when the artwork is all on it. So when we open it, it just slides open. So the top and the bottom slide out like that. It's plain on the inside, so there's no like artwork or anything, which is fine. It's a box. I mean, we don't need all that, right? And then we have a book. So I'm actually quite surprised that this deck comes with a book. So normally when I get decks from like independent artists, they don't always come with books. Sometimes they do, but it's always like a nice surprise when they do, because the artist usually focuses mostly on the cards and not too much on this book. So I was super excited that we got a book with this. So we're going to just take a quick peek at the book. As you can see, the cover of the book is the same as the cover of the box here. So the Spooky Tarot, created by Ryan Kasky. So he is the author and the illustrator. And then we have our table of contents. So we have an introduction, the major arcana, and then the different suits. So we see that they have pumpkins, spirits, cats, and worms. So they've replaced the traditional suits with the sort of Halloween icons, right? Pumpkins, spirits, cats, and worms. And the way that they've done it is actually very smart. So the pumpkins is pentacles. So they kept the first letter of the suits the same. So P, pumpkins, pentacles. The S for spirits is swords. And then the C for cats is cups. And the W for worms is wands. So it's very easy for you to understand the correspondence for each suit and their traditional correspondence. So then we have the Spooky Tarot, just an introduction, sort of talking about it. And then we go through all the meanings of the different cards. So with the major arcanas, and then we have the minor arcanas, it talks about reverse meanings as well. So you have upright and reverse meanings. And it's just a basic little white book, you know, that you would use or that you would find in any tarot deck. You know, it doesn't go like full in depth, but it gives you basic knowledge. So it's pretty good, you know, pretty handy for the new beginner. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to put the book to the side. There's no pictures, so I will say that, you know, the book, it's very basic. There's no pictures of the cards or anything like that, but it's just good to have knowledge. So if you are learning and you're trying to figure out your way around a tarot deck, and, you know, you see this and you're like, well, I want this to be my first deck, then, you know, at least this comes with some nice information for you to start learning, okay? I don't look at these, so I'll probably never read that. Okay, but this is why we're all here, you guys. The deck. So let me put the box to the side. Oh no. What am I doing? Okay. Let's put the box to the side and let's look at this deck. So let's take a look at the back of these cards. So the backing is really nice. We have like these Ouija planches here. We have the hands. We have some swords, spider webs, bats, an eyeball, the moons and stars. And then the, as you can see, reverse and upright, you can't tell the difference. I know that's a big deal for some people. The edging is phenomenal. Look at the edging. It's like this dark metallic teal green color. I don't know if it's gonna pick up right on camera. It almost looks black, but with this holographic like bluish green sheen. So very cool. I love a good edging. Like, I absolutely love it. This deck was $45 for those of you who are wondering. So $45 for this deck. It is absolutely stunning. We have, I just love the edging. The cardstock is great. It's nice, it's thick. You know, it's gonna shuffle. It's not so thick that it's, you know, it's hard to shuffle, but it's not so flimsy that it's gonna bend and fold in half and crease every time you try to shuffle it. So it's actually, it's like, I think, a great consistency. All right, so I do want to go ahead and give us a nice flip through of the cards because, hello, they're so amazing. And the artwork, really, that's why, that's the main part. I just want to show off, like, the artwork because it's just, it's so incredible. The artist is so good, you guys. They are so good. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit closer. Okay. I think that's good. All right, so for the first card we have the Fool, and I do believe that this follows the Rider-Waite style and system of tarot, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see. But we have the Fool here, so very fun, traditional looking clown sort of energy. And then we have the Magician here. I will say that the cards do have a bit of a gloss, and so they do catch a glare. So they're not, they're matte. Actually, you know what? I would consider this more of a satin. That's what I would say. I would say the cards are more of a satin finish, so they do catch a slight glare. So they're not fully matte, but they're not glossy either. So it's a satin finish for sure. But yeah, we have the Magician here, so he looks very, very cool. We got tentacles going on. The High Priestess. I love this card with this pumpkin, giving spider pumpkin energy. And we know that spider is very feminine energy as well, so it's perfect. Our High Priestess. And then we have Empress energy depicted with the baby. And then we have this tree. Some flying bats over there. And I know some people might say, like, you know, this deck isn't for everyone, okay? And I know the artwork's not for everyone, but I love it. I think it's incredible. I don't have any complaints, you guys. There's a slight border here. So we see that there's this black border, but also like this decorative border with this rope looking edge. I don't know if I can hold that up and you guys can kind of see the borders. I don't mind them at all. And then we have the Emperor, which actually looks like the back of the, oh, well, you know, it looked like the back of the box, but in a black and white style. So this is very cool. I love this. We have tree energy, this cape. It's like a spiderweb cape with these spirits, some skeletons, a pumpkin. Everything we love for spooky season. And I love that we're reviewing this deck like right on the cusp of spooky season, you guys. So we're about to get into Summerween, right? July is literally like right around the corner. We're about to hit Summerween. All the Halloween items. Comment down below. Let me know. Are you guys excited for Halloween decor hunting? Because it's that season again. It's that season again for Halloween decor hunting, you guys. And I'm so excited. Let me know. Do you want to see the videos? Do you want to see the Halloween decor hunting videos? I know we did them last year. I had so much fun making those videos. Do you want me to do that again, you guys? Because I'm going to be out and about. I'm doing the Halloween hunting. I'm going to do it. Do you want to see me do it? That is the question. Because I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be doing it like now. And I'm so excited, you guys. So this is definitely going to be our introduction into spooky season, getting into Summerween. Fall is literally right around the corner. We only have like, what, 2 more months left before it's officially fall, autumn season. And I'm so excited, you guys. So we have the Hierophant here as well, looking super adorbs. Oh my gosh, look at the candy corns on the stained glass window. It is so cute. Literally so stunning. The detail in the artwork is just honestly phenomenal. Then we have the lovers with this ribbon, and we have the heart, of course. These little demons with chainsaws. I love that they're wearing like the traditional masks. We have like a witch here and a vampire. They're so cute. And then we have the chariot. Flying witch there. I love this balloon and this little clown guy. Strength. The werewolf situation. The hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. The Hanged Man. Death. I love that the jack-o'-lanterns look scared. And then you can see like the life leaving the body. It's so cute. Temperance. Fitting for it being a witch. We have these bookshelves, this shadow being here. Energy of pouring. Obviously you have to have balance when making your potions and brews. The devil. Yes, so you still having the lovers down here. The tower. Definitely giving Lovecraftian energy with the tentacles coming down from the sky. The star. It's so vintage. I just love it so much. This pumpkin here. The moon. This, I love this too. The way that the moon looks. These branchy trees. I love these guys down here, like dancing. These icons of Halloween here. Running amok. Amok, 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 amok. The sun. Again, just such an incredible card. Judgment. Blowing the trumpet. And the world with our mummy, Bride of Frankenstein, gold here. And that's it for the majors. We're now going to get into the 4 different suits, the minor arcana. So we have the pumpkin suit first, which is the pentacle suit. So we have the Ace of Pumpkins, the Two of Pumpkins, the Three of Pumpkins, the Four of Pumpkins. And now as we're getting into the minors, you can see that the artwork doesn't follow the Rider-Waite system entirely. It's not a pip deck, so there's a lot going on, right? There's a lot of artwork, but the artwork doesn't necessarily correspond with the meaning of the card, in my opinion, right? This is my personal opinion with how I read the cards and how I understand the meanings of the cards. So for me, the artwork doesn't correspond fully with the card meaning. But again, that doesn't bother me. You guys already know that from previous reviews that I've done, where I don't need the picture of the card to be identical to the card meaning. I like it when the artwork is its own and the artist interprets it in their own way. So it doesn't bother me. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't really change the meaning of the card. It just changes the artwork of the card. And the artwork isn't the meaning, right? It's separate from that. Again, in my opinion. And so we have the Five of Pumpkins. The Six of Pumpkins. The Seven of Pumpkins. The Eight of Pumpkins. The Nine of Pumpkins. And the 10 of Pumpkins. And then we have the court cards, the Page of Pumpkins. The Knight of Pumpkins. The Queen of Pumpkins. And the King of Pumpkins. And now we're on to the Suit of Spirits, which is also correspondent of the Suit of Swords. So we have the Ace of Spirits. The Two of Spirits. The Three of Spirits. The Four of Spirits. The 5 of spirits, the 6 of spirits, the 7 of spirits, the 8 of spirits, the 9 of spirits, and the 10 of spirits. And then the court cards, we have the Page of Spirits, the Knight of Spirits, the Queen of Spirits, and the King of Spirits. And now we have the Suit of Cats, correspondent of the Suit of Cups. So this is the Ace of Cats, the 2 of Cats, the 3 of Cats, the 4 of Cats, the 6, oh, I'm so sorry, the 5 of Cats, the 6 of Cats, the 7 of Cats, the 8 of Cats. It's cute. The 9 of Cats. It's the 9 lives of the cats. And the 10 of Cats. And then the court cards, we have the Page of Cats. I love that with the mask. And then we see this skeleton head here, skull face, and the skeleton arms, wearing gloves. Clearly trick-or-treating, got a little bag there. The Knight of Cats. The Queen of Cats. I love this imagery. It's like this cat is made up of all these smaller cats in here. See these glowing eyes? Those teeth. And the King of Cats. The Witch. Scarecrow. And then for the last suit, we have the Suit of Worms, which is correspondent of the Suit of Wands, hence the W. Now, personally, this is probably my favorite suit because it's the most unexpected suit. So generally, I tend to be drawn to the Suit of Swords. That tends to be like my favorite suit. However, I was very pleased and surprised to see that we had a Suit of Worms, just because in other Halloween decks or Halloween themed decks, we always see cats and we always see ghosts and pumpkins and skeletons, right? Those are all normal things for Halloween. It's sort of cliche. So the fact that we got worms was such a fun surprise that I think the artist captured something in Halloween that we don't typically see, right? Something in spooky season that we don't typically get. And that is bugs and worms and creepy crawlies. And I'm honestly so obsessed with the inclusion of that idea in this Suit of Worms. So let's go ahead with our Suit of Worms. So we have the Ace of Worms, the Two of Worms, it's adorable. She has this mask. Look at all these worms she's made out of worms. Her hair is all these worms and even her eyes. Then the King of Worms, this shadow figure here. You can see that maybe he's made of worms too, right? His head there. He's got a worm wrapped around him, and he's calling all his worms, like his little worm cult. All right, and that is all of the cards. So we have the different suits, we have the major arcana, the minor arcana. The color palette on this deck is absolutely incredible. It's dark, but it's also vibrant, and it's colorful, but also muted, and it's just, honestly, it's fabulous. I just kind of want to see if, when the cards have borders, it's harder to fan them out and like get a nice depiction of the different artworks, right? But if we wanted to just see how the colors are, it's a beautiful color story that the artist has used here. So yeah, that is our deck. We're gonna give them a nice little shuffle, see how they shuffle, you guys. Beautiful shuffle. Super easy. Give it one more good shuffle. Easy peasy. And then if we wanted to do an overhand shuffle, oh, that feels amazing. Yeah, they just slide beautifully. Oh, that's great. Yeah, so these shuffle like a dream. These just shuffle like a dream. Oh my goodness. Ooh, okay. Now I'm just making a mess, you guys. We got a couple of cards here. What do we have? The Tower, the Five of Cups, energy coming through here. Let's cut our deck. Let's see what else we got going on here. Nine of Swords. So there's some fear here, loneliness happening here, all the good spooky vibes here, right? This is a perfect scary spread for us. We have loneliness, we have fear, anxiety, we have change, destruction, all the goodness. Shadow energy is the Hierophant, right? Listening to the energies around you, seeking advice, seeking help when you need it. And most importantly, listening to the help when it's provided, okay? Listening to the people that you're asking for help. I do want to read from the book just to kind of get a feel and see like how the book's descriptions are. I literally just opened straight to the Tower. So, yeah, so we have the Tower. It says, The tower, formerly a triumphant monument reaching toward the sky, is now being engulfed and destroyed by it. A big, unexpected change is coming. While it may seem frightening, you must adapt and find a new place to plant your foundation to see it through. And then it has the reverse, meaning you may feel a groundbreaking change coming and are doing your best to avoid its manifestation. The fall of the tower is inevitable and out of your control. Rely on your own inner strength and not on forces. And if you wanted to read the 5 of Cups energy, or let's do 9 of Spirits because we're there first. A storm rages on, taking with it many spirits. The eye of storm is held captive to the destruction taking place, its only perception being one of chaos and death. You can only see the negative aspects of things. Know that you hold the power to change these negative thoughts into positive and prevent the possible manifestation of your fears. The reverse, meaning you are caught in a downward spiral due to your despair and anxieties. Rely on others for support to escape and prosper. And then we have the cat. So 5 peculiar creatures fly above the dark woods in the night sky. The existence of the mysterious cat-headed winged critters perplex those below. Perhaps they are product of experimentation gone awry, or perhaps some lost soul simply could not leave well enough alone. You hold great disappointment for an event that did not pan out well for you. You hold on to the pain and self-pity caused by this, unable to shed it for a brighter path ahead. Put your pieces back together and move onward. You are feeling emotional pain, holding yourself at a low esteem, but keeping these feelings hidden from others. You may feel shame from a situation and are afraid to let others know. Open yourself up to support from others to lessen this pain and overcome this temporary impediment. So the cards, the meanings are really nice. They explain how the scene of the imagery reflects the card, right? So in particular, I really appreciate like the 9 of Spirits. So it's talking about the perception, right? So we have this eye of this storm that it's only able to perceive the chaos that's happening. And so it's all about perception and understanding that you can shift your perception. And although you right now all you see is death and chaos, you can actually see so much more if you look beyond the storm that's happening around you. And similarly to the tower, right? It once reaching up towards the sky is now turning down towards the tower. It's a change, right? But again, perception, is the sky coming down or is the tower going up? You know, perception. We have the cats, right? So I love that the meaning is explaining the image and has this positive undertone as well, so you're not just getting like these negative meanings from these challenging cards, right? Because all these cards that we pulled tend to have challenging messages, right, for healing purposes. But we're understanding that I love that the author has put in these positive silver linings into the cards, which they're supposed to have, but people often forget about that part. They forget the positive in these challenging cards. So understanding that there is a light to these cards as well as a shadow aspect is very important, especially for the beginner reader. And I love that we have that balance in the description in the booklet. So I love that. I love that so much, honestly. So that way I know, like, if you're a beginner, you know, this is definitely going to be something that is going to work out for you. It does not have the traditional Rider-Waite imagery, but I think that the imagery still is breathtaking. It's phenomenal. This is like definitely comic book energy. Like the artwork is giving comic book. It's giving creep show, right? It's just, I love it. 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 Right? Honestly, like, I want more of this art. I want it all over. all over me. I want to wear it. I want to own it. I want it all over my house. This is just such a phenomenal deck, you guys. Oh, it's just so good. So good. Alright, you guys, so that was our review of the Spooky Tarot, created, illustrated, written by Ryan Caskey. You can find this deck and other artworks from this artist and this creator over at the Spooky King on Etsy, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below, let me know if you're as excited for spooky season as I am. Okay, you guys, comment down below also if you plan on getting this deck. If you, maybe this is your first time hearing about this deck and you're super excited for it to add it to your spooky collection, especially with spooky season right around the corner. We're just hopping into it, you guys. So this is definitely the perfect deck for this season. I highly, highly recommend. It's just stunning. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's everything that I could want in a deck. And honestly, it's my favorite deck. It's my favorite deck that I own, hands down. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, comment down below, let me know. Subscribe, join the spooky family, you guys, if you haven't done so already. Hit that post bell notification button so you stay updated and you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week. And with all of that being said, you guys, I will catch you on the next video. But until then, as always, keep it creepy, you guys, okay? Bye, you guys. Thanks for watching.